chapter 9. Sorry, 6. Alright, shalom, shalom. You know, give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders at GMS, and bless the elect and the brothers out there teaching truth and sincerity. Now, I got a few, web pages here and there. Really, Lord willing, I'll be able to, post-production, put up screenshots and everything. Going off of the brother, I believe it's the brother from Boston, the page GMS Levy Packers. He was speaking on discipline. It's a real. I checked the first video out. The second and the third wasn't out just yet. So I still gotta check that out. So it was the first video. It went hard though. It was a real nice video and everything. It was basically, like it says, being disciplined, man. Because the closer we get to the end of this, you have to be disciplined. Because like the spirit is out here, man. Satan, he like I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, and other brothers been saying in different words of, Satan is he's going to be tempting you more. It's going to be more temptation because his job is for you to fall out of the truth, for you not to be focused. He knows your weakness, so therefore you have to strengthen your weakness. Pray and fast, and watch more. You got to do all of that more now, because we get to the end. That's why they call in basketball, they call them clutch players. Because when it's at the end that all that pressure is on you, you still do how you would regularly do, or you do more, so you come through. So that's the stage that we in right now. It was all fine and dandy, the word was honey, it was sweet, but now it's coming to the bitter part. They slowly progressing into demonizing us and everything. TMZ a while back, they had put on there, they put the Cali brothers on there. And they put the Cali brothers on there, but they didn't really, put the elders on there. They just said it came from New York, but they didn't put the elders on there. So in the near future, it could possibly be that they put the elders on there because that's where the source is at. That's where it started. That's where we all was, got the knowledge and understanding through Yahweh Shem Yahushai from, So it's getting to the end of it. Eventually, it could be you in a concentration camp, you under the guillotine. You got a gun in your head to take the chip and deny, the Heavenly Father and His Son. It's going to get down to that, So to prepare for that, it's time to go harder, If you're diligent, stay diligent and be more diligent. You read, watch, and pray and do everything more. Because it tells you in Ecclesiastes, you can never do enough. You know where it's at? Go ahead and get that, brother. Because it tells you can never glory the Lord in enough. So everything that you do, you go out and speak, true to sincerity in the Lord, you had a nice day speaking and everything, you're like, I did good. You can never do enough, man. If you go out every day of the week, that's still not enough, because the scriptures tell you can never do enough, man. We was reading yesterday that we debtors to the Lord dying on the cross for us, man. It says that in Romans, so we're debtors to the Lord, so we owe Him. When Esau come calling you, and with that credit card bill or whatever, that car note and everything, you pay him, so why not pay the Lord back, man? He deserves it. He's worthy. And in the same sense, Lord, if it's the Lord's will, you save your own soul as well, I think it is Baruch.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 43 and verse 30. When you glorify the Lord, exalt Him as much as you can.
Yeah, when you glorify the Lord, exalt Him as much as you can. Right now, we have our First Amendment. So when it's time to go out, go out there as long as the Spirit allow you to be out there. Do what you can do. Don't try to overdo it, because then you're not going off the Spirit. You're being carnal, So go off the Spirit. That's real important. We went over that yesterday as well. That's real important, is going off of the Spirit. Go ahead.
For even yet will he far exceed. And when you exalt Him, put forth all your strength.
Yeah, when you exhort Him, put forth all your strength. So if you're out there on the highways and byways, you're good at precepts, Bring out precept. Many precepts you can think of. Don't force it. You know, you're good at reading, read good. Don't force it. You know, you're good at geography or history or whatever the case may be. You're good at speaking. Don't force it. Trust in that spirit, and because you can never do enough. You know. Go ahead. And read that part right there again.
It says, for even yet will he far exceed, and when you exalt him, put forth all your strength.
Yeah, put forth all your strength. Give it your all. You know what I'm saying? If you in a fight, you know what I'm saying, a nigga whooping your ass, you ain't gonna hold back. You gonna put forth all your strength to make sure you win that fight. We fighting right now. According to Ephesians chapter 6, we're fighting right now against the wicked spirits that's on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And be not weary.
And be not weary. Don't be weak. Don't be tired. You know what I'm saying? Give it your all. Keep going. Keep pushing. Go ahead.
For you can never go far enough.
For you can never go far enough, man. Mayweather. He's a prime example. I like to bring him up. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I watch all the boxing matches and everything, but I was watching one of his workout tapes and everything. His dad, like, you cool. You know what I'm saying? You had a nice little workout today. You know, you can go ahead and go chill out. Mayweather didn't want to stop. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to stop. He wanted to keep going. So that's how we supposed to be. You know, even if you do good, try and do great, man. You got to keep pushing this thing, keep increasing. That's it to that. All right. You had something?
No.
Okay. Jump into that 1 Corinthians.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 16. It says, for though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of.
Yep.
For necessity is laid upon me.
Yeah, for necessity is laid upon me. It's a necessity. It's necessary that we teach the gospel, because if let's say everybody thought like Prophet, what's that? Not Prophet 666. 14th Street Israelite. If everybody thought like him, you know what I'm saying? Me, I hate the heat. I hate being like too hot because I get irritable and everything. But me preaching this gospel, bending this truth, I have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I got to control myself. I got to control being irritable out there in that heat, because I still got to go off of the spirit. I can't just, I'm here. Dude was talking stuff. He was scoffing, and I knocked him out because I was irritable. No, that's not an excuse, man. The whole point of being in this truth is praising the Most High, and it's making you a man. It's making you a man, snatching you out of them childish ways, man. But when you come into being a man, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, getting stronger and increasing and everything. You gotta be diligent, man. You know.
If I can add on to what the brother's saying, it's like that Sirach we just brought out.
Exactly.
It says even though you should far exceed, because you can never go far enough. Speaking on the 14th Street Israelite, that's far exceeding for the Most High, man. We're not trying to avoid from men. You know, we're going hard for the Most High in the brick code or whatever the conditions is.
Right. And you'll get praised for that, man. Because it's called sacrifice, man. He sacrificed himself for us. We are debtors to him. So why not sacrifice your own flesh for him, man? You know?
Just like you said about being joint heirs.
Exactly.
The Lord went through it, so you got to go through it too.
The servant is not greater than his master. You know? Right.
It says, for though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if
Woe is unto me. Go ahead.
If I preach not the gospel.
If I preach not the gospel, man. So destruction, death, and evil times, and heartache, calamities, and everything unto you if you preach not the gospel, man. So that's a cut to you, 14th Street Israelite. You not preaching in a whole season. Woe is to you, man. You have this knowledge, you have this wisdom, you have this understanding. You're supposed to be out there teaching it, man. Go ahead.
It says, for if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward.
If you do it willingly, you have a reward. Not like, fuck. I gotta go out there another Saturday. You look forward to Friday when it's payday. You know what I'm saying? You look forward to getting overtime when you gotta go to work, or you know that check gonna be nice.
Date night.
Yeah, I was about to say, you look forward to date night. You know what I'm saying? You look forward to going to play ball. You know what I'm saying? Or going to the gym to work out. You're supposed to be feeling that same way times 10 towards the Most High, man. Because all of that is carnal. That ain't gonna benefit you in the end. How's any of that gonna keep you from getting the chick? You know? Or maintaining, being in a stable mindset when this famine pop off, martial law, you seeing people dying on the left and the right side of you. Family members dropping like flies, you know what I'm saying? What's going to keep you stable in those times is this knowledge and wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Says, "For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward."
And the reward is the kingdom, man. That crown, the ones that stood stiffly, you know, that salvation, which everybody won't, but it's not for everybody. Go ahead.
It says, "But if against my will,
Yeah.
a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me."
Yeah, but if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me, which it is against our will, because being in this, even if you don't want to do it, you got to do it if you love the Most High, man. Look up that word dispensation. One of y'all. Yeah, verse 17.
Alright, the Greek word for dispensation is oikonomia, which is the management of a household, or the management of a household or of household affairs, specifically the management, oversight, administration.
Yeah, so basically you have a lead job. Just like within the camp, you have a head of the camp, and you might, you know, have somebody second in command to help him forth with situations or judgment or wherever the case may be. But you have somebody over other people, you know. So we are over the listeners, man, because they don't know nothing. So our job, when you go to a job, you have the employee and you have the employer. So with this truth, we are the employers, you know. The people that we teach, they are the employees. You know, if the Lord's will, they will increase and they will become employers to where they might have fruit, if the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So we have that management of the household for the Lord's house. You know, it's not about us, you know, even though we have our job, but it's still not about us, because the Lord, the one that hired us in the first place. He the one that gave us our jobs, you know. He the reason why you get to eat and why you get to drink and you able to keep your bills up, you know. But the closer we get to the end of this, you know, the closer we get to the end of this, you're going to have to be more spiritual. It ain't going to be about just going to work and getting your check and paying your bills. It might be you going to work, the tax, they didn't increase taxes, so, you know, you might have to sell this or pawn that, you know what I'm saying, to pay your bills. If you proud, you thinking you can do it all on your own, you scared to ask the brothers about, you know, to help you out and everything, you might be forced into that. You know, that's, the closer we get to the end of this, the stronger the real brotherhood is going to grow, because it's going to have to grow. Go ahead. And, back in Corinthians.
Okay. This is
You had something?
Yeah. 1 Corinthians 14 and 12. Even so, ye for as much as ye are zealous of the Spirit.
Yeah, zealous, diligent, fervent, you know what I'm saying, on fire for the Spirit. Go ahead.
It's like your spiritual gifts.
Spiritual gifts, you know, discerning of spirits, reading, prophesying, in some cases healing in the near future, you know what I'm saying?
Seek that ye may excel.
Yeah, seek that you may excel, man. Understand your gift and try to master that, man. The scripture tell you to fight for the mastery, man. Strive for the mastery. Go ahead.
To the edifying of the church.
To the edifying of the church. So it's not about you. The Lord had grace upon you and gave you a gift, and with that gift, you're supposed to excel with that gift for the edifying of the church, man. Like the Miami Heat, they come together and they work together to get that ring. They got that ring, man. Our purpose, we trying to get the kingdom of heaven here. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta constantly read, watch, and pray, man. The downfall of this so-called white man. Pray the Lord take this place out. Judge the white man, judge the 2/3 and the heathen and everything, man. And save us in the same sense. And take care of us and watch over us. You know what I'm saying? You can't just wake up. There's a balance with this thing. You wake up and you just like, you know, praying for the basic thing. You don't pray for the Lord to watch over you and cover you, you know what I'm saying, for that day or so to speak. And then something happens, like, dang, I should have prayed. Even if you do pray, sometimes something still might happen to you. That's supposed to happen, man, because that's strengthening you. You go through things to strengthen you, you know what I'm saying? That's why you have the word training. When you go through training, it trains you to be able to stand when a real thing comes. You know? So like me, I throw it out there. My check was short, you know, and I lost $25. What the hell is the point of me getting all mad for? If the Lord didn't want me to lose that $25, it wouldn't have been lost, man. So when negative things come about, you think a positive outcome, you know what I'm saying, thinking scripturally, yes, money is a defense. But in the same sense, we still got to go through stuff to strengthen our faith. Instead of me, I'm going to make it to my next check. I got gas. I got to feed my kids. I got to eat and do this and do that. Put it in the Lord's hands, man. Let him take care of you, man. Same with the whole salvation thing, man. Do what you're supposed to be doing, that the Lord is, you will receive that salvation. You know? That is it. Go ahead. 1 Corinthians.
It's 1 Corinthians 9 and 18. It says, what is my reward then? Verily, that when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Hamashiach without charge. That I abuse not my power in the gospel.
Yeah, that you abuse not your power. So if the Lord set you in a position, you don't abuse that position, man. You take that position and be humble and do what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't get in your Ayash mode, man. Because that nigga, he got too proud. He's a prime example. Now this nigga out here rapping, talking about tripping up off of that vodka and tripping up off of that brown. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to end up like that, man. You know, your point of being in this is to receive that salvation. The way to receive that salvation is to endure. Yeah. You know? Go ahead.
It says, for though I be free from all men, yet have I made myself servant unto all, that I might gain the more.
Yeah, we don't have to do what we do. But we made ourselves servants under Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that we may gain the elect, so we can get up out of here. It's still up to the Lord to seal the elect when he sealed the elect, but it's still up to you as a servant of him, the master, to do your job. You know, go out there and teach when you go out there and teach. Read, watch, and pray. And fasting, man, that's part of your job. Go ahead.
What do you say about it's 1 Corinthians, the same book, 1 Corinthians 1 and 21. For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High.
Yeah.
Pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
Yeah, so it is foolishness with preaching, man, but we still got to do it because that's our job. You can't say, well, the scripture says foolishness preaching. I don't have to go out there, you know, because it says wisdom is too high for a fool. So you say, you know what I'm saying? But that's how Jake get, man. But that's why it says rightfully, what it say, study to show ourselves approved, rightly dividing the word of truth, man. So you gotta have that balance in it. Go ahead.
Back in 1 Corinthians 9:18, what is my reward then? Verily, that when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Hamashiach without charge. That I abuse not my power in the gospel. But though I be free from all men, yet have I made myself servant unto all, that I might gain the more. And unto the Jews I became a Jew, that I might gain the Jews. To them that are under the law, as under the law, that I might gain them that are under the law. To them that are without the law, as without the law, being not without law to the Most High, but under the law to Hamashiach, that I might gain them that are without the law. To the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I have made all things to men, that I might by all means save some.
Exactly, and it says save some, not all, but I thought all was supposed to be saved, you know, save some. So Paul just basically said he bring himself down to a level that he sees somebody else's on, man. So if you see somebody as a Babylonian Christian, what we call Babylonian Christian, somebody that go to church and they read and take notes and stuff, so they know a little bit of the scripture, we bring ourselves down to their level so they can understand what we trying to bring forth, you know what I'm saying? And if they come into the truth, into the word and studying, you know, they can increase as they go on, man. But if somebody's out there and they don't really know the scriptures, you out there talking about Revelations 18 or Revelations, what, 21? Is that 21? About the chains of darkness and everything. You know, Satan coming out to rule for 1,000. You out there speaking about that, that's going to be too hard for them. So Paul is letting you know, sometimes you got to bring yourself down a notch so people can understand, man. It's not all about how much you know, man. It's about the message you're putting forth. Edifying. Hey, like you read. The edifying of the church, man.
Building people up.
Exactly. Yeah, how you going to build a church if you don't build nobody up, you know? Because the church is the people, man. Like I said, we have become lively stones. We them stones, man. So every brother that's in you know, that's going to endure to the end is a part of the Lord's temple, man, his house.
It says, "This I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the price?"
Yeah, now, know ye not that they that run a race run all, but one receive a price. Everybody, you know, you got people that might be next to you on your left or your right hand, or you know, you salute and everything that might not make it, or you yourself might not make it, man. But everybody's striving. When you go to a track meet, everybody's running for first place, but everybody don't get first place, man. So in this truth, everybody's running for salvation, but everybody's not going to get salvation. No matter what you did, it's always up to the Lord whether you're going to be saved or not, because the elect is predestined. But you don't know. Now, like I was saying yesterday, it's all about you don't know if you're the elect or not. So all you can do is put forth your effort, man. What it said in Sirach, give all your strength, put forth all your strength. That's all you can do. In hope that you're part of the elect, man. Give diligence to make your calling of the election sure, man. And that's what's so beautiful about it. Nobody know that they're already saved. It's because everybody has to endure. Even the ones that you know, even the elders, they don't get on the line. I'm an elder. Everybody, you know, recognize me as an elder. I can just chill out. I'm already saved. They don't get on that level, man. They endure themselves. Look at all the videos they put out. You got Nate Satan, Zabak, and Prophet 666, and Bubba Light, Blackfish, and all them other false prophets out here. They ain't putting out videos like elders, man. Bubba Light's putting out a 2-hour video. Nobody want to watch that shit. Nobody want to sit there and do 2 full hours and watch that, man. Nobody want to watch that.
Want to sit in church for 2 hours.
Yeah, niggas don't
Yeah,
they sitting in church for 2 hours eating candy, texting, writing notes, writing on the back of the fan. You know what I'm saying? And they there to hear an actual good message. You know what I'm saying? Well, people don't want to hear us because it's not what they want to hear, man. So let alone, if you're supposed to be building up fruit, why you got a 2-hour videos, man? Just straight through 2 hours. That whole first hour, you probably just talking a little bit. You don't know. And break your shit up into parts, man. But then again, it don't matter. Because, nigga, you ain't got the truth, you ain't teaching the truth, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Know ye not that they which run in the race run all, but one receiveth the price?"
Yep, but one receiveth the price. So if you running next to somebody, you know what I'm saying, you might end up beating that person might end up beating you. Therefore, everybody didn't get saved. Because everybody's not going to make it, man. Go ahead.
Just like the elders were saying, when they was doing the work, out laboring. They was like, you know, pretty much you can pray all you want. You know, if you're not the elect, you're not the elect.
Exactly.
You can
Well, Esau can pick up the Bible. He can listen to the elders. Right. He can go out there and actually teach. He can you know, mock the elders, what they do, be a parrot. But that doesn't mean he's going to be saved, man.
Yeah, you can put up a sincere prayer every day, and the Lord can still destroy you because if you're not the elect.
And it's predestined, man. But y'all scared to face that fact that it's predestined. But real men will accept that reality, man. Go ahead, huh?
So run that ye may obtain.
Yeah, so run, endure, increase, fight that you may obtain, man. So you running next to each other, put that little bit that you get it, man. You know what I'm saying? So the closer we get to the end of this, Satan is going to be tempting more, man. So if Satan is going to increase, you know what I'm saying, you have to increase as well. Like when you playing one of them games or something, Mortal Kombat. The closer you get to the boss, the harder the people get to beat, man. Satan is that boss. So all them demons that you gotta pass before you get to Satan, all them different temptations and them different situations, you gotta come past that, man. You gotta overcome it. Because Satan he's knocking at the door as well as we knocking at the door of the Lord, man. He wants to come in. He wants to mess up your whole focus, your program, man. He wants to win you over to his side. You see, man, Job is a prime example. He only worshiping you because you got a hedge of protection around him. But all through Job lost his kids, lost his land, lost his cattle, lost his money, his servants, his friends, his family. You know what I'm saying? Even was plagued. But through all of that, what happened? He endured, man. He fought. He ran. What it say that last little bit said?
It says, so run that ye may obtain.
Run that ye obtain.
Silence that.
Yeah, run that ye obtain. So he obtained that endurance, man. And what did he receive at the end of that? ×2, man. Double of what he already had. Even though it's not about what you get in the end, man, it's about your sincerity, man, of running, of wanting to endure. That's why I said willingly earlier in the scriptures, man. If it's not willingly. Go ahead.
It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Yeah, temperate, man. You self-control. You know how to control yourself and handle yourself. Like me, going back to the heat. I get irritable in the heat, man. But if I'm out there in some 90-degree weather preaching a word and you got 3 scoffers out there, I can't lose my cool because I'm irritable in the heat, man. It's still about the Lord, man.
Heat is a demon.
Yeah, that's a demon in itself. Shit, it says Satan got the power, he the prince of the air, so if he don't want to blow the wind that day, you gonna be hot, man. You know? Go ahead.
Now they do it to attain a corruptible crown.
Yeah, now you have some people out there that do it to a corruptible crown, man. Like you got Satan, where they all about scriptures, they ain't feeding the poor. That's a corruptible crown, man. We can see that. As being a spiritual man, you can see that. You just want to increase your memories, just like the Babylonian Christian pastors, so you can get more money.
Just like Nate doing the pantries, man.
Yeah.
The pantries and doing the interviews with them. It looked like some you have to sell out to do that type shit. Type of interviews that he looked like he's getting into. You watch the video on his on their page.
Dimax when they was interviewing that chick.
Yeah, look. What do you see of one of the GMS brothers getting that type of interview, man?
Well, I think that was actually her footage and everything. And they just, she gave them a copy of it, but still. Like you seen Comfy on Jerry Springer in the past and everything, and General Gay Hanna, he had his little, interviews and everything. Yeah, but you're not gonna see Elder Tahar, Gabar, Rhyme Lob, and Elder Ricard, none of the top dogs. Where the source come from, where they know is, then that proves that they got the truth, man. How about Shimmy Awashad? It proves that, because you don't see none of them on TV. You know what I'm saying? When TMZ put that out, they put the Cali brothers on TV and just said it came from New York. They didn't. If they know that it came from New York and they got videos of the Cali brothers, I'm sure they got videos of the elders, man. Me personally, I got about probably 20 to 30 gigs of the elders from about 2008 to 2010 or 2011. So I know TMZ got footage, man.
And when do they play a story that they don't research?
Exactly.
So if you watch the video and they say double honors to the elders of GMS, why wouldn't you Google the elders of GMS?
Exactly. I'm gonna type that in just to see what it says.
Oh, and again, the brothers on the news about
Bam!
You type in Elders of GMS. It says Elders of GMS break down the mark. That's the first video it shows. It says GMS list of the elders /YouTube -YouTube. That's the first thing that comes up. The elders of GMS never took a 10 to 5 year layoff Double honors to the elders of GMS. You know what I'm saying? It goes. 14 blacks worship false church. We honor elders of GMS. You know what I'm saying? It goes and goes, man. So like he said, you can't say you didn't know about that it started in New York. I have footage on it. The first video to pop up, it got Elder Tahar and the Rhyme Lob in it. You know? So why ain't they out there on the main media, man? Or even our videos, you know? We at camp, the Lord allows us to have the views that we have because it's not about the views, you know, but you don't see none of the GMS brothers on TV. You know? Why is that? We all over it. Why don't you see us on the TVs, man? Because they don't want us on the TV because that truth will spread even faster, man. But eventually it's going to come out. It's going to spread either way.
And they did with you know, the brothers that was out there at the LGBT parades that was condemning them wicked niggas out there, talking about they put them on the news, you know.
And they
about raping white people.
chopped up their footage and everything and made it seem all crazy. That's what the devil do, man.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm kind of getting off. So.
It says, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly.
Yeah. Now this is important. Look at that word uncertain. He said, I therefore run, not as uncertainly, man. Because you got some brothers that they running the 400. You know what I'm saying? Blindfolded. Take 20 steps blindfolded. Better yet, sprint 20 steps blindfolded, man. You're gonna lose your way. You telling me you gonna know exactly where you at, man?
Yeah, uncertain.
You're not gonna know exactly where you at. So those people that's running uncertainly, they don't know what they doing, man. That's why the Lord said in Matthew 7, you know what I'm saying, there'll be some that you know, that's gonna come to him saying, but did not prophesy your name and cast out demons and heal, you know, and all of that. You was doing that through Satan, man. Satan got that power too. That's why you got the voodoo. That's all on the left-hand side, man. They down there healing people and strengthening people and making people walk and everything, or doing whatever they make do, putting hexes on people. That's all the left-hand side. But the right hand, that's that righteous power, man. You won't be condemned if you receive that. Go ahead.
It's from the Greek word adelos, which means uncertainly. From the root word adelos, not manifest, indistinct, uncertain, obscure.
Yeah, uncertain, man. So you don't know where you're going. You try driving your car blindfolded and see what happens. You gotta drive 10 miles, try driving your car blindfolded and see what happens, man. You're not gonna be able to do that, man. Which brings me to the whole point of tunnel vision, man. We have to have that tunnel vision. Well, now, you know, of course we all heard the tunnel vision. It was just, you know, it was basically being focused on a certain thing, but it's actually a eye disease. When you look up tunnel vision, it's actually an eye disease, you know. You know, brother got it right here. Go ahead and read.
It says, tunnel vision, also known as...
This is Wikipedia, by the way.
Kalanic vision is a loss of peripheral vision with retention of central vision.
Yeah, so it's the loss of peripheral vision. Now my peripheral vision is these brothers on the side right here. This is that tunnel vision right here. So if I lose all of this that's on the side, I'm just focused on what's right there in front of me, man.
It tries on the prize.
Exactly. Hey, it said what it said earlier in the scripture. What verse is that? 24?
Okay. Verse 24, it says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth their prize.
One receiveth the prize. You know, so that's what it is, having that tunnel vision, man, blocking out the things that's on the side, you know. You gotta know what you running towards, know what you focused on, and run towards it, man. When you got a linebacker that's out there, he looking, once he see that person with the ball, he going to kill him. He got his tunnel vision right on him to take him out, man. Stop him from gaining yardage, man. You know what I'm saying? And a running back has that tunnel vision.
You see that hole?
Yeah, he see that hole. Bam, that's us. We the running back. Satan is the linebacker right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So once he come, hey, we see where we going. If he hit us, you know, we might stumble, bump a little bit, but we keep going. You know, Barry Sanders, you know.
I think in tunnel vision, I think of Biker Boys. The movie Biker Boys. That's the same thing.
Hey, that's a perfect example. The movie Biker Boys, man. Him and his dad had the same vision. They just block out everything, and they just see the goal line. You know, the drag racing with the motorcycle. They just go, man.
You see how he got distracted at the end? He had that tunnel vision, then he started seeing shit on the side, and fuck it, man. Yep. He got distracted.
Yeah, actually, that was the cares of this world. You know what I'm saying? Because he really should have whooped his ass in that race to teach him that lesson. You know what I'm saying? Instead of letting him win, he should have won that race, so he could have humbled himself, man. Because his son thought he was all the shit. You know, so on the side he started feeling like, maybe I should let him win. He let him win, you know. But, you know, so he got the cares of the world and let his son, it wasn't a lesson learned out of that for his son, you know. So, but, you know, not to really get on that, but, so right now, we gotta have that tunnel vision. Satan, of course, is out lurking. One of you brothers can grab that. Was that, finish reading that?
That's pretty much it. It's a loss of peripheral vision with retention of central vision.
Yeah, so retention, you retaining that just the central vision, what's in the middle. Go ahead.
Resulting in a constricted circular tunnel-like field of vision.
Yeah, and a tunnel-like vision, man. So that's what that tunnel vision is. It's really an eye disease, but it's losing what's on the side to focus on, and it just focus on what's the middle, man. So that's where they get the term tunnel vision from, because it's just focused on what's right in front of you, man. You don't have the things on the side. You know, if you running, you know what I'm saying, or even driving. I'm gonna put up some screenshots.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna put up some screenshots. You know, so you know, if you know what I'm saying, you driving your car. You know what I'm saying, and you got a nice little bad chick walk in with some leggings and everything. You know, and shit, that's it. Oh snap! But if you ain't focused on that and you driving, you ain't gonna get into that car wreck, man. Or you have to screech on your brakes, man, because you don't even worry about what's on the side of you. You focus on what's in front of you, man. It's about being cautious too, man. Being safe. Because Satan he out here, man, lurking, man. Good.
But like even if you with one of your women or something like that, and y'all walking, and you know this woman on the side, you got a nice butt, and you can see her out your peripheral, so you don't focus on nothing else with that peripheral. Yeah. I know y'all brothers. I've done it. Everybody's done it. But you know what I'm saying? That's tunnel vision, ignoring everything else and focusing on one point. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example, but.
It's like your eyes got a super zoom.
Exactly.
Like you got a zoom in button embedded in your brain or something like that. That's that tunnel vision, man. So we gotta have that forth towards the truth, man. Because this is the only thing that's gonna save you from what's coming. The martial law, the race riots, the famine, the concentration camps, the missiles, ultimately, man. This is what's gonna save you, these scriptures, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man.
And saying Isaiah,
Isaiah 33,
strength of salvation.
Yeah.
This is the precept.
Go ahead.
It's First Peter 5 and 8.
Yep.
Be sober, be vigilant.
Be sober, be vigilant, man. Don't be all into these other doctrines, man. You know, being as children carried away into the. You got somebody that you came to the truth with, and they want to stir you off with some crazy shit. Go ahead and let them go, man. Let them know. Look, that's going off. The scripture says, no, man. Look, if they want to continue in that shit, let them go, man. Seek your own salvation. You know what I'm saying? You can't be worried about dragging somebody else along, man. Go ahead.
Because your adversary, the devil, Esau, who Satan works through, go ahead, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, like all the brothers say, man. You don't think they got pictures of us, videos of us? They listen to our phone calls. They watching us. You don't know who the hell's spying on you, man. You know what I'm saying? They can have motherfuckers sharpshooting from a mile away with a sniper rifle, just watching what you're doing and reporting it back to them. You don't know, man. But he's out there, he's lurking, man. So he's gonna try to tempt you, man. And Satan, he can hear your thoughts. And, you know what I'm saying? The Lord take that, allow him to do that, man. But the Lord is still testing you, man. Trying to strengthen you. So you gotta be strong. You want to eat from the cup of the devil, man, or the cup of the Lord. Drink from the cup of the devil or the cup of the Lord. Eat from the table of the devil or the table of the Lord, man. Who you want to fellowship with, man? Ask yourself that. Who you want to fellowship with, man? Because at the end of the day, when it gets down to it and we get closer to the end, that's what it's going to come down to. It ain't going to be about your check and upholding your bills, man. It's going to be about, is the Lord dealing with you or not? And in that famine, is he going to feed you? Do you trust that he going to feed you? Martial law coming in, you trust that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to deny the Heavenly Father and His Son, and they got that gun to your head, and they got you under that guillotine? Or you might get tortured, man. The movie Unthinkable, man. Hey, you never know. It could happen to you, man. But just trust in the Lord. You go to the 2nd Maccabees 7, man. All them brothers went through different things. But, and look, see, that woman, she was strong then.
That's torture.
You know what I'm saying? She had to watch all 7 of her kids die. Get tortured in front of her, man. And at the end of the day, she's still crazy. How about Shemi Awashad, man? You don't have women like that no more, man. They get a kid out here, man, they just, whatever their kid want, they uphold that, man. That's why a lot of these women is going to get that fucking chick, man. They going to try to drag the brothers into getting that chick. So you know the scriptures, and you got to know what to do in that situation. It ain't no, I know I got to eat to live, and the Lord want me to teach the word. No, nigga, the Lord said don't get that chick. A man should not live by bread alone. You're supposed to be fasting. You knew it was a famine coming. You're going to have to work off the spirit to know how to deal, man. Know what to do, when to do it. You ask me?
I was just going to say, if Eve did it to Adam,
yeah,
why wouldn't your wife do it to you?
Exactly. Eve did it. Job's wife. You know what I'm saying? Job, he was going through hell. She like, just cursed the Most High and died, man. That's our women, man. Oh, you still in that? And the Lord, it's been 4 days and the Lord ain't fed you now. So what? I still got my integrity, man. I still got his name, because you might take a bite of that motherfucking pork chop after you done took that chick, nigga, and you just forget all about the name.
Like see a roasted squirrel or something?
Exactly. Just sitting on a stick like a shish kebab, and you ain't ate in 4 days. You don't know, man, but you're going to have to trust in the Lord. But before it get all of that, Satan is going to come through you through women, through brothers, through your job, through your car. You know what I'm saying? Flat tires, blown engines, transmission going out. You don't know, man. But you're supposed to know it's all a test, man. It's all a test.
Back in the book of Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 9:26. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air.
Yeah, he don't do it for nothing, man. If you don't spar with nobody, you think you can whoop everybody, you just
Shadowboxing.
No, yeah, shadowboxing all day. You gotta get in there and spar so you can figure out what works and everything. Go ahead.
But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection.
Yeah, you keep under your body and bring it into subjection. You control yourself, man. Because when Satan come, he gonna come. Satan know you like big asses, big round brown asses. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come at you with that. If you trying to I'm trying to slow down on the liquor, he gonna come at you with that. You know, if you I need to work extra hours so I can pay these bills, he gonna come at you with that, man. Might bring a big ass storm through where the power out, you can't work 3 or 4 days. So that's 3 or 4 days worth of hours off of your check. He's gonna come at you with that, man. He's gonna attack you where you weak at, man. Go ahead.
But I keep under my body.
Yeah, but you keep control. Keep your control. You know what I'm saying? Keep your honor, your diligence, your integrity, your prudence. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong, man. Go ahead.
And keep it into subjection.
Give me 1 Timothy 6 and 7. Go ahead, read that again.
It says, "But I keep under my body, and bring it into subjection.
Yep.
Lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway."
Yeah. Oh, Salaki, I read that one more time.
It says,
start at less.
it says, "Lest that by..."
Start at the top, start at the top.
Okay. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others.
Yeah. When you preach to others, because when you preach to others, you telling them what they doing wrong, and what they supposed to be doing, and how they supposed to be dealing. So if you ain't got yourself under control, how you gonna be telling somebody else to do that? Go ahead.
Lest that by any means, when I preach to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Yeah. So then you doing what you telling them not to do. So in the end, you're not gonna be saved in the first place, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
And then they might be saying,
Yeah, exactly.
they doing what you said to do.
Because they doing what you said to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's about that tunnel vision. The tunnel vision, man. Showing charity, love to the brotherhood, reading, watching, and praying, enduring temptation. You know what I'm saying? Fighting a good fight, and all pleasing the Most High, man. You know what He wants you to do it. Shit, you know what your woman wants you to do. You know what your boss wants you to do. And they tell you, they might leave you notes and shit, do it. The Lord left us a whole book, so there is no questions unanswered, man. So if you don't understand something, of course you can go to somebody, above you or that have more knowledge than you to understand that. Don't be proud. I can figure this shit out myself. You know what I'm saying? You can always go to a brother. That's what they there for. I came up under not necessarily came up, but when I was getting into the knowledge, my person of contact was Batak. And then, hey, that nigga fell off, and through the spirit, I ended up calling Maya Kaala one day, and then that was my person of contact. When I had questions that I really didn't understand, I would go to him. And now it came to where the Lord allowed Nebraska to have a camp, and I go to the brother Ivan Mock, man. So that's, I'm gonna be proud. I can figure this shit out. I'm a man of the Lord. I can do it. Man. You're not gonna get everything on your own. You got that?
You said 6 and 7?
Yeah.
1 Timothy 6 and 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
Yeah, it's certain you can carry nothing. So don't worry about all of this carnal shit, man. Don't worry about none of this, because all of this is going to be burned up with America, man. So have that tunnel vision towards the truth. When you wake up, what did you do the day before to further the truth, man?
To increase.
And what did you do for yourself to increase, man? Because it is, you got to increase too, because you have to get stronger, because the enemy is getting stronger. Spiritually.
Yeah. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
Yeah, content, man. Content with food and raiment. What you got. As of now, you gotta eat noodles for a little bit. Till you make it to a check to get your regular fruits and vegetables that you've been getting and everything. I mean, it's all poison anyway. You know what I'm saying? But eat to your best ability, whatever I ain't telling you what to eat, but it's, your vitamins and minerals is definitely good for your body. But if you can't get that, hey, fast if you want to, or just, have to substitute it for something else, man. But with food and raiment, be content. So what the new 8s and 9s and 11 J's just came out? What the fuck you doing up at 4 or 5 in the morning waiting in a line for a pair of shoes, man? Hey, like I was saying yesterday, I buy anything I want and I'll sell that shit for less than what I got it for. Because at the end of the day, ain't none of that's going to save me. Close we get to the end is, gotta have that tunnel vision, man. Add anything? So, matter of fact, let me have a good tool for it. more time. You gotta fight way harder than what you was fighting when you came in. You gotta do a whole lot less wrestling and having, you know, comfortability than what you came in. Once we get to the end of this, it gets harder at the end.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak."
Yeah, that's the prophecies, man. At the end, the prophecies is going to speak, and they're speaking right now, man. You got America over there messing with Syria, and Russia and Iran don't like that, man. Because eventually, it's going to fulfill Ezekiel chapter 38.
Right. It says, "But at the end it shall speak and not lie."
Yeah, the prophecy's not going to lie. The prophecies written in the scriptures says what they say, and that's what's going to come forth. Because it's the word of the Most High. His word don't go out void, man. Go ahead.
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Yeah, though it's taking a little time, wait for it, man. Be patient. Go ahead.
Because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Yeah, it shall surely come, it will not tarry. Look, man, look at how fast the weeks going by, the days going by. Months is going by. We already, in the second half of this year, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I remember from this year? The winter. Passover with the elders. Coming back. Tax time. Preaching the word, of course. And now we is where we at, you know? So you don't even really know what you really been doing with your time and everything. But it will show. It'll definitely show, you know, and everything. If you feel like you've been increasing, you must have been doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you feel like you can do better, then just do better. Get stronger, man.
You know, just to piggyback off what the brother was saying, just like, for an example, if you get, you know, $1,000 check, you know, you go and blow it on bullshit, then you have nothing to show for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Same with this knowledge, man. You reading, you studying, being sincere about it, you're gonna have something to show for it. The Spirit is gonna reveal it. Man.
Right.
Yeah, I got something to do. Hebrews 10 and 37. For yet a little while, and that for yet a little while, he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall not. my soul shall have no pleasure in him.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna come. And the just is going to live by faith, the things that they can't see. We can't see salvation, but we're striving for it through faith, man. But that weak, when people that's weak and it's taking too long, they're going to draw back. They're going to end up going back into the world or slowing down to where eventually they're like, yo, wasn't I doing this and doing that in your name? That's going to be them, man. So you got to keep going. You got to keep. How many snowballs you know roll down a hill and stop and turn aside? You gotta be that snowball. You gotta keep going, man. Until that shit, boom, crash into what you know what I'm saying, where it was headed to. Yeah, tunnel vision, man. That's what you gotta have. Where that?
Yeah. But we are not of them who draw back into perdition.
Yeah, unto destruction. We're not of them who draw back into niggas that's taking years off. Nate Satan talking about 10-year anniversary, but he talk about he been in the truth since such and such a year, you know, 90 this and 90 that. Well, it should be like a 20-something anniversary if you ask me. I'm pretty good at math, you know. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
But we are not of them who draw back into perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
Yeah, to the saving of the soul, which a carnal mind is not going to think about the saving of the soul. They're going to think about what they have in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because the saving of the soul is going off of the spirit, man. Thinking of the things in the future. Thinking of the things that's going to come to pass, man. Everybody not on that same page, therefore everybody's not going to be saved. It's all for the elect. The elect is going to be on that page, man. They the ones that's sighing and crying for the abominations that's done in Jerusalem, man. You know? Good. So with that being said, man, stay strong, endure, be diligent. You know, Lord willing, we all make it up out of here. If not, it was the Lord's will, man. But right now, you can do what you're supposed to be doing. So do it. You know, have that tunnel vision, man. You So give all praises to Yahweh Shemi Abashai, double honors to the elders at GMS, and bless the elect and the words out there teaching truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.